Everybody set?
Yeah.
All right, 1-0. Obviously, coming in, a lot of conditions. First game, some mistakes were made, but was proud of our guys for how they finished. To end the game. Was not overall pleased with the finish. The lead up to it. I thought, towards the end and the fourth quarter had a little bit of a lull. Really on both sides of the ball, something that we can't have happen, something we got to get corrected. I was really pleased with our guys. Offensive line, I thought came out, really did a nice job. I mean, we were able to establish the run. We really struggled throwing the football tonight, especially early with the conditions we were experiencing. Some explosive plays in that regard. So on the ground, defensively, we were +4. We were able to create some takeaways. I saw some guys that really flashed. I liked what I saw. Brian Goodson, somebody that just comes to mind that you made a couple of really nice plays there as a true freshman. But we had some guys that went down tonight, and that was something that for us. I mean, when you game one, a lot of new guys were getting their first action, and then you lose some people. It was something that we've got to respond to a little bit better. But definitely glad we got the victory and to have an opportunity to go and learn from this. We got a conference opponent here this next week to open up our conference season. So we definitely have to improve, but I'm excited that we got the job done tonight.
When you go back and you evaluate this tape, do you allow for any asterisks because of the weather? How do you go back and kind of check everything out because of the conditions being played?
Yeah, I mean, the conditions are the conditions, and so for us, it's that can't be anything that pulls from our focus or what we're doing. I think that it was difficult, especially there early. That was definitely a unique atmosphere to have to play in, but our guys, they've got to respond to that. There might be another game down the road that's in this very similar conditions, but that's something that we can definitely build off the experience. And even with the late kickoff and the game kind of being extended, all things that we got to be better at here the next opportunity we get.
Mike, do you chalk up the performance from Riley all to the weather, or was he off his game tonight?
I think when you sit there and you look at the first half and it's hard to get in a rhythm. Especially as a quarterback when you're in conditions like that, it's quite difficult. There's some things that I think we definitely got to improve on and be better at. But I've been around Riley for 2 years now, and I know what his standard of performance is and how he's going to play, how he's going to continue to lead this team moving forward. So it was a difficult circumstance really for both teams to try to throw the football around, and but we're going to respond.
Did you say anything to Pollard on the kickoff return in the second half?
Well, it was great to see us. Something we take a great deal of pride in is our return units, and we talked if we got an opportunity, we wanted to start the season off right. And when I saw Tony hit that seam, no hesitation. It was great to see him get back in the end zone, and our guys are definitely proud of the tradition and I guess almost the expectations they have within that unit. And it was a big play of the game.
Mike,
Coach, Darien and Jackson both went out early. You saw Jackson in a sling out there. What's the steps for this?
To be honest with you, I don't have the full report. I know that they went out, were not able to return. We'll get a chance to check them out and get a little bit more update here as the weekend progresses.
Mike, so much is made leading into the season about Riley, your passing game, but you knew you had a loaded running back core. Just talk about how impressed you were with the 1-2 punch of Taylor and Henderson tonight, which they were over 100 yards at halftime.
Yeah, no, I mean, I thought both those guys did a really nice job of being able to come in and explode and provide that explosive presence. On both the touchdown runs, they were able to make a guy miss and really extend for the long runs. I was proud of seeing the receivers downfield blocking. And that's something that we have to have both. for us to do what we want to do, for us to be successful offensively, we've got to be able to establish the run. And, that was something I like seeing, our offensive line gaining that confidence, as the game was going on. But like I said, we just got to continue to finish, the game and, much like the way we started it. But I was really proud of those backs and proud of that offensive line.
How much further along is Daryl this year, I guess, than he was a year ago?
I think you look at Darryl, Patrick, both those guys were true freshmen last year. And so, they both are further along in their understanding, confidence, strength, speed, every aspect. And so it was really nice to see them get off to a good start here early. And, we were without, Dorland ended up having a tweak and wasn't able to finish the game. So, just with that three-back rotation and with Tony being more on the perimeter tonight, those guys had to carry the load.
We saw Patrick, after he scored that long touchdown, he putting his hands to represent H for Houston. How, I guess, has it been, we talked to you on Monday, but how's it been across the week kind of with those kids from Houston dealing with this, and how special was it to see him do that on one of his first touches this season?
It's, everybody, everybody involved, not just our kids, but everybody's hearts go out to what's happening in Houston, and obviously the tragedy that's there. Obviously it does have a personal effect to us with as many kids as we have from Houston, and as a program, we're doing everything that we can in a sense of offering our thoughts, prayers, trying to be supportive of the young men that have families that are at home that might have their home lives and friends affected by the storms and the flooding and everything that's going on there. But it's a great reminder that we're so fortunate to be able to play this game. But the best thing about it is the relationships that you build, and you get to see teammates being there to support each other and support each other's families whenever they do face terrible adversity like's going on in Houston now. So it was definitely nice to see Patrick have that success and obviously represent his hometown and his thoughts being back there.
You also ran out the flag, like a Houston flag and a Texas flag. Whose idea was that? Why was that?
That's something that just obviously being able to showcase our thoughts and we know that we got to play a game tonight, and that's something that these kids they love to do, but also that it's much bigger than ourselves, and an opportunity to go out and show that our hearts and thoughts are with those that are in a greater need and not able to do this today. It is definitely being aware for our football team.
Hall and Dillon made some good plays on defense. How well do they have to play to solidify the defense?
Say it again.
Hall and Dillon both
Yes,
made some good plays on defense. How well do they have to play to solidify this defense?
We have to continue to grow. I was really pleased with Austin. I thought he had a couple of big impact plays there out in the perimeter. Dylan did some good things early as well. And so when he went down, there was just a little bit of shuffling. But obviously you have the backers inside, and then with those two guys on the perimeter, that's the edge of our defense. And the better that they play, the more things we can funnel back inside to the core. And we think that can really help us as a strength.
Let two quarterbacks go for over 100. What you think of the young DBs and how they held up?
Say it again.
Let two quarterbacks go for over 100. What do you think of the young DBs and just how they held up?
Two quarterbacks went for over 100. Are you talking passing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that they did I thought our young guys did some good things. We played multiple defensive backs tonight. A lot of them were getting their first Division I experience. I thought TJ Carter did some nice things. I saw TJ in on a couple big plays, forced a couple fumbles. Obviously he does not look like a freshman when he's out there. And but I thought we did some good things. I don't like it. There at the end we had miscommunication on the last 2-point play, and that's something that we can't have. And we gave up a couple big throws that we got to eliminate. But all in all, I think it's going to be a great film to learn from, and we've got to continue to improve. Like I said, we got UCF here this next week. So,
Mike, when you look at the schedule the way that it is, and with the conditions being the way that they were, as you get ready for the conference opener with the conference championship being one of the goals of this team, do you like the way the schedule works out, and what did you maybe see as you go to Tampa next Saturday? Well,
I think as we're sitting there coming into this game, we knew that the first conference opponent is going to be a great one, and it's one that's much improved. We spent a good amount of time this summer, focused on them because you get the season opener and you got the conference opener, and so we know this is going to be a big game. Got to go on the road. Today was great because we sit there and we go through a game. I thought we played well at a lot of times. And so, we've got to have a great week of practice, a great week of preparation. We've got to get some guys, healthy that got banged up tonight, and then we're going to go down there and compete.
Did you see a clear-cut target hit from Wilson and losing it for next week for the first half?
Yeah, I mean, I have not personally, I didn't get to see it on the board, so I didn't get a chance to see that as it rolled.
Ask about Porter and Dillon Gentry obviously getting carted off, and I didn't see Gennard there on the sidelines. Do you have updates on either of those guys?
I don't, not this time.
Okay.
Thanks,